How you doing? Yeah, I can't do it as good as her.
You come to me with scars on your wrist. You tell me this will be the last night.
Hey everybody, welcome to another megashare, where I watch stuff on megashare and I review it to you. Today I watched Norbit. Now, I've been taking suggestions from my friends and family and stuff like that, and they're like, "Oh, Norbit's so funny! You should watch Norbit. It's a great movie." But again, was let down because it wasn't that funny. It was kind of boring. The general gist of the movie is that there's Norbit, and he gets left on a doorstep of a orphanage, and this orphanage isn't a regular orphanage. This orphanage is like an orphanage slash hangout spot slash restaurant slash everything else. It's just a place where people go. Anyway, he's left with this guy named Mr. Wong, who's also played by Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy plays like 5 different parts in this. He plays Norbit, Mr. Wong, and the girl Rasputia, I think is her name. Yeah. Anyway, so he's left on this doorstep, and he gets raised by Mr. Wong, and he finds this girl that at the orphanage called Kate. Yeah, Kate. And him and Kate become really good friends, and then they start falling in love with each other, and they get married. They give each other like ring pops and say, "We're married, yay!" And they're really good friends, and they watch movies together, and hang out together, and get married, and all that other stuff. Until Kate gets adopted, and she leaves with the family, and he gets so sad and all disgruntled. So then life goes by, and he's a little older. He's like 13, I guess. He got married when he was like 5. But anyway, he says we're divorced now that she left and got adopted. So he goes back to his own life when he's like 13. He goes through life till he's 13, and he's like building a sandcastle on these 2 big bullies that are like twins come over and destroy the sandcastle. Like, what the heck? Why'd you destroy that? Like, because we felt like it. And then this girl, this really huge, chubby girl, comes and beats them up and asks Snorri if he has a girlfriend. He goes, "Oh, no." And she goes, "Well, you do now." And that's Rasputia. And he feels good because Rasputia and him had this, like, she watches out for him and stuff. And she shows him her family, because she's not she's not in the orphanage, and he feels like he's part of a family now. So after he becomes like part of the family, he meets all the brothers. She has like 3 older brothers that are like big and buff and can squash Norbit like a bug if they wanted to, and he feels good because he's like now he's found somewhere where he belongs. And later, after a while, he decides, since he has such a good connection with Rasputia and the family, he decides to marry her. So he marries Rasputia. And this time it's a real marriage. It's not really like the Kate where it's just like fake. He actually marries Rasputia. And after a while, Rasputia treats him like crud. He's kind of like gets picked on, and Rasputia hits him in the face sometimes, and he just feels like crud. But then so he's married to her, and it's like years after they got married, and the orphanage that he grew up in is getting sold, and the ones that want to buy it is Rasputia's older brothers, and they want to buy it, and the other person that wants to buy it is Kate. Kate comes back, and she's like, "Oh, if it's sold, I'm gonna buy it and turn it into a better orphanage, and everything happening." And Norbit's really excited to see Kate, and he wants Kate to buy it because he thinks Kate will do a good job with it. And he's still in love with Kate, and he's married to Rasputia, and he starts spending time with Kate and stuff. And Rasputia doesn't like it, of course. And she said, Rasputia tells him that you're going to stay with me. But then he said, no, I'm leaving you because you treat me like crap and stuff. And then Rasputia says she's pregnant. And then Norbit gets all scared, so he doesn't leave her. But then later she tells she's lying. And, it just goes through a whole thing of, should I choose Kate or should I choose Rasputia? And Norbit wants to choose Kate, but Rasputia's crazy. So anyway, and they find out that Kate is actually dating another person. She's engaged to someone else. So Norbit's all like, ah. So anyway, Kate's gonna get the orphanage, but her fiance is evil, and the brothers of Rasputia come to her fiance and say, yo, we want to make up this, we want the orphanage. And he's like, oh, you're going to turn it into an orphanage like Kate? And he's like, no, we're going to turn it into a titty bar. And that's what they say, titty bar. Which the titty bar is like strippers and drinking and stuff like that. And they're going to call it Titopolis or something like that, which sounds like corny. I forget what it's called, but it's like that. I'll just say Titopolis, because that's what it sounds like. And the fiance is like, oh, that's awesome. And they're like, dude, you should marry your girlfriend right now. And he's like, why would I do that? I'm like, because if you marry it, half of whatever is yours, half of hers. And if you guys get married, we'll get the orphanage returned to the Titopolis, and half of it, the money that goes to Titopolis, will go to you. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to do that. So you can see that the fiance is evil. So he goes and decides, hey, we should get married. And Kate's all excited because she thinks, oh, we're going to get married. And to strengthen it out, Norbit stops the wedding, tells her what's happening, tells Kate what's happening. Kate doesn't believe him, but then Norbit says, I have some people here. It's who her fiance married a while back, like 3 girls he married a while back, because he was married before, I guess. And then Kate loves Norbit. Norbit and Kate run off together. Rasputia is heartbroken, blah, 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 blah. And then Rasputia and the brothers start a new Titopolis in New Mexico. They moved, just Mexico. They moved to Mexico and they start down. So, Kate and Norbit get married for real. What I liked about this movie, it was funny, I guess, some parts. Like, mostly just seeing how Norbit played 3 different characters. Like, he played a Chinese guy, Norbit, and also Rasputia, which is kind of funny. That was kind of weird. What I didn't like about it, the storyline was kind of boring. It wasn't that funny. I thought, just seeing the people, Eddie Murphy playing all the 3 people, that was funny.
14 hours.
But seeing the general gist, like, the storyline wasn't that good. That's about it. If I had to rate this movie, I'd give it a 4 out of 10 chubby girls. It was okay, but I really wouldn't go for it again. So, put some comments in the description below, saying if you saw Norbit and you liked it. Give me more suggestions of what to watch. I'll make a share down the section below. Subscribe, which is down there. Everything is mostly down there. Even it'll say Norbit, megashare Norbit. It'll say down there. There's nothing really up there. So say everything down. So if you want something, it's down there. So yeah, stay tuned for my next one, which will be I'll probably do it today. Yeah, okay. How are you doing? I must get back to making my movie.